Experience Grand Rapids is putting a new focus on inclusion. Jordoun Eatman is the new Vice President of Engagement and Inclusion, a role he says will make our city a more welcoming place for everyone. I spoke with him earlier today about how this is an opportunity to keep Grand Rapids moving forward.
Experience that you've had then, how will that help your experience with the city? How will that help in your new role?
Yeah, so the city of Grand Rapids being there for 6 years, and particularly working out of the Office of Equity and Engagement and Executive Office as a project manager, we really worked a lot on changing and addressing policy to make Grand Rapids a more equitable, welcoming place. And that has been the focus of us, making sure that policies are in place, and that we adhere to those policies. The Experience Grand Rapids role is what I look at is from the culture side. So I always say that culture influences policy and policy influences people. And so I am working on the culture side of making this a more equitable and a place of belonging for everyone who either lives and wants to come and work and play in Grand Rapids and King counties.
Doing those things, even having this role and then doing those things, that really sends a message to people who may be thinking about relocating here or visiting here, starting or settling down here.
Yes. Yeah, so it's important because everyone wants to see themselves where they are, right? And that allows people to tell their individual story. And also that story can really provoke change and provoke people to want to say, hey, you know what? You told me about this place. I didn't realize they had these activities or these offerings. I want to come visit. That's when we get on those lists of being the top place for to live and raise a family. But then you go into the matter of whom, right? And so we want to make sure who's benefiting from that. And so we want to make sure that's not just for a select few, but also for everyone who wants to come and claim Grand Rapids and King County as their place of entertainment or their place of refuge or their home, that they can see themselves reflected in that.
So exciting then for the whole city. Congrats on this. It sounds like it's such a great opportunity to move the whole city forward.
Yes, it really is. The support of the city of Grand Rapids, the support of Experience Grand Rapids, the support of the community in regards to really making this an inclusive place for everyone. So that's bringing voices to the table that maybe not have been at the table. That's not just bringing them to the table, but also giving them leverage and power to be able to influence these changes and things that are coming to Grand Rapids that's really going to impact their quality of life. So this is really, really exciting. And I think this is a win for us all, truthfully.